So I'd booked these tickets for my boyfriend as a 30th birthday present, but really it was one of those selfish gifts that you sometimes get because it was me who wanted to go to the concert. These tickets cost me an absolute fortune, and then he dumped me the next day. Ungrateful bastard. Anyway, so it was a really hot day when we got to the Etihad. We'd walked from Victoria because he was too tight to pay for a taxi. We get there and the place is packed, absolutely swarming. But luckily, he knew where he was going because he's a big City fan. So big, in fact, that he spent most of his life and money on football rather than me. So when my friends were going off on luxury spa breaks or beautiful city breaks, my boyfriend was watching, playing and dreaming about football. Football was like this other woman that I just couldn't compete with. I should have known that we were doomed from the start. So we sat down, waiting for the show to start, and then this group of girls comes pushing past us. One of them was the absolute spit of that Gemma Collins off Towie, complete with those moth-like false lashes. She leans over and starts chatting him up right in front of me. Well, I wasn't having that. After one too many hair extension flicks and some overzealous knee squeezes, that's when the red mist descended. Now, I'm not too sure what happened next, because usually it's a bit of a blur. But the security guard said that I screamed at her to get her dirty hands off my boyfriend, chucked my full pint in her face and then smushed my hot dog in it. Then I grabbed her weave and chucked it in the crowd. That was when the security came and chucked me out. 18 months I've been waiting to see Ed Sheeran in concert. I was really looking forward to hearing him perform my favourite song, you know, the A-Team, and now I find myself sitting outside the Etihad on the curb waiting for my boyfriend who's ignoring my texts. He actually stayed and listened to the end of the concert. And when he came out, do you know what he said? He actually said, "It was a bit boring. He's a good musician like, but he's no showman." I was absolutely fuming. Fuming, I was. I couldn't speak to him, couldn't even look at him. So we travelled home in silence. The next day now, he's ignoring my FaceTime calls, all 3 of them. He's ignored at least 7 of my text messages. So I've looked on Facebook and seen that he's updated his relationship status to single. Then I get a text from him. Saying that I'm dumped because he thinks I've got anger issues. Anger issues! Me! I'll show him anger issues.